Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Yakuza Dead Souls. In the last episode, we finished up every single one of Akiyama's sub-stories. If we head on over to missions, I can show you right here. Yep, 15 out of 15, and 15 out of a grand total of 60, which I guess, spoiler warning, means that if we happen to switch characters for whatever reason, it'll be 15 each. I mean, that would be pretty crazy, am I right? It kind of pretty much just straight up spoils right there that how many characters are going to be in the game, even though it's really obvious because Japan really doesn't care about spoilers. And it's plastered all over, like, the game cover and all various other places. Anyway, regardless, the point is, we finished up Akiyama's sub-stories, and I was messing around with the idea that we continue with the main story today. However, a few things have come to my attention that I really need to bring up. First off, I want to say a big thank you to the comments that told me that I need to be careful with continuing with the story when it comes to part 4 of certain characters' campaigns. Because this game, unlike other Yakuza games, apparently doesn't have the thing of being able to finish up all of your side quests or all of the side stuff that you want to do before the ending and finale, which I've come accustomed to in all of the other Yakuza titles. To be honest, it kind of makes sense when you think about it, because the game already alluded to the fact that the barrier and quarantine zone was going to get bigger and bigger, so of course that would mean it would eat up more areas where sub-stories would potentially happen. But honestly, I would have thought they would have done something similar to Yakuza 4, I remember, with Akiyama, because there's a certain point in the story where a character disappears for a bit, and they were involved with some of his sub-stories. You could go back to his office and basically make it so it's a time when they were still around, so you could continue with the sub-stories in case they were needed. And I thought this game was going to do something like that. You know, all the characters would be huddled around the zombie campfire going, "Hey, remember when things were still good? Yeah, I remember those days," and then you could do the sub-stories that way. Yeah, apparently that's not a thing, so thank you very much for warning me. I did try to confer this information myself, but unfortunately this game does not have a lot of information floating about. What I did find is, instead, you can actually finish the sub-stories after you beat the game in Premium Adventure mode. And that's how they sort of get around in case you missed certain things, and all of the other mini-games that you can do, of course. So, yeah, that's basically their way to get around that fact. But I am someone who likes to try and do as many of these things in the main story as I can. The only game that was a real well, there's two, technically. The two games that were exceptions to that were Yakuza 4, when I didn't commit to the whole idea of doing every single sub-story, every single, hostess, all of that stuff. And also Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise, because that game's progression was a little bit different compared to other Yakuza games and Ryuga Gotoku style video games, so that one was another one which I had to do a little bit differently, but I was still able to do everything, which I was happy about, or at least everything that I wanted to. So, now that that long-winded explanation is out of the way, what does that mean for this episode and right now? Well, it basically means all of the stuff that I was going to do later, I'm going to do right now. And that includes heading over to the hostess clubs, because there are a couple people that apparently Akiyama can go see. And I'm pretty sure the first place he can go to is Asia, which is thankfully right over here, so why don't we go check it out? Honestly, I don't even know what the hostess stuff with these older games is like, so if nothing else, this is going to be pretty interesting. I can't believe I'm going to see a hostess during a zombie apocalypse. Like I said, this is some, like, weird B-movie stuff. Surprised Troma isn't involved. No Barkers around today, huh? I guess not, and I guess you don't... Okay, never mind. I guess it's not Asia I need to go to. Let's try Shine. Okay, Shine! We're going to Shine instead. Hello, sir. Welcome to Shine. Would you like to enter our establishment? I guess I will. Very well, sir. Would you like to request a specific hostess? Let's see. I have absolutely no requests because I don't know anyone here. No request. Certainly, sir. Right this way. You're very excited, Akiyama. Here's I. I could have sworn I already met a hostess named I in another video game. Well, here's to you, I guess. Cheers! Relax and enjoy. Here you are. Welcome, sir. Please make yourself at home. Oof, I'm beat. How'd even take office work over this? Trouble outside the office, then? Oh, just a little zombie issue. Are you sure you want to go down this conversation route, Akiyama? Zombies? Oh, did you just get out of a scary movie? Heh, and it tired you out. That's adorable. I wish you were right. Oh. Another girl comes to play. Do you ever watch anime, Mr. Akiyama? Really? That's the question you're asking me? Anime? Nope. Why? Are you a big fan? Yes, actually. There are quite a few series out there now that are aimed at a female audience. You'd be surprised how many hostesses are fans. I'm more into kids shows, though. Okay. They were old kids shows back in the day. Now they've got really crazy ones airing in the middle of the night. You should tune in sometime. I'd be happy to recommend you some favorites. Maybe when my schedule clears up a bit. Someone's asked for me. Do enjoy yourself. Well, let's consider this is pretty normal so far. Just having a nice casual conversation. Do you do anything outside of hostess work, Yuria? I do. I work at a nursery school, actually. Nursery school? That's about as far from working at a hostess club as it gets. Way too wholesome. You'd be surprised. They're both all about taking care of the people you're with. I guess I'm just the nurturing sort. Must be. Me? I'm not so good with kids. Money problems, on the other hand. What do you do for a living, Mr. Akiyama? Me? I run a place called Sky Finance. We do loans. Wow, you must be pretty rich then. I guess I do alright, but I still don't like to waste what I have, except when I literally put it on top of a tall building where it can go flying everywhere. But yeah, I don't usually ask for specific goals unless I'm hooked either. Huh? And how am I doing in that department? You're still in the running. Wow, real smooth. Aw, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ, really? I know I said I didn't request anyone specific, but they're just sending them my way. I'm Erika, Mrs. Jishima. Nice to meet ya. Oh, we've got a live one. Okay, apparently she's really lively. Damn. Erika, huh? Well, let's have some fun, Erika. What's your name? Shun Akiyama. Pleasure to meet you. You seem like an old pro at the nightlife, Mr. Akiyama. Better be careful. I mean, that means I'm a pro at having fun? That's me, fun-loving Akiyama. Sit back and let the master work. Oh, the assertive type. Just how many women have you burned through with that kind of charm? Ow! Quite a few, I bet. A wolf in gentleman's clothing, that's you. Hey now, I'm the type who gets gobbled up by women, not the other way around. Really? I'm not sure I believe ya. You think I'm lying? You're fun to tease anyway, I'll give you that. Well, thanks. Wow, where has the time gone? Do you guys need to close shop? That went super fast. You're fun to talk to, Mr. Akiyama. You too. I wish we had more time to keep chatting. Please say that to all the boys. Ain't that a little harsh? I'm not just saying that. I mean it, and go and doubt me. Sorry, I was just kidding. Make it up to me, but asking for me next time. Alright, Erica. I think Akiyama's liking you so far. He's paying a lot of attention to you. I'll count on it. I think we've got something to. Yeah? Yay! What? You just BSing me? Turnabout's fair play, and customers lie just as bad as hostesses they come in to see. Better keep your guard up. That's so true. I knew you were an old pro at this. Well, I mean, she didn't dislike, even though I was actually being serious, but hey, whatever. God damn it, I hate it when that happens. Nothing will ever beat The Wolf Among Us with that one thing that apparently multiple people got wrong, which is the prompt, hey, glass him. Oh, you mean pour him a drink, right? No, I mean hit him across the head with the glass. I thought it meant hit him across the head with the glass. Apparently a lot of people didn't. It's going to be that time. Oh, right, yeah. Guess I'm going to be seeing Erica. Nice to meet ya. Pleasure's mine. You got a business card. I'll have to ask her next time I'm here. Let's see. 11,000 yen. That's not too bad, all things considered. Won't put too much of a dent in my wallet. Alright, now then. That was fun. Watch your step now. So as far as I'm aware, that's the first hostess that Akiyama can hang out with, but he's got a second one from a second hostess club that we can check out, and before I make my decision on who we're going to focus on, I kind of want to try and find her. So, honestly, I can't remember where I need to go. So, what I'm going to do is meet you guys at when I find the place that I need to go to, and also read this email. Hi, it's Erica. Thanks for stopping by today. I had a good time. Time really flies when I'm talking with you, Mr. Akiyama. Pleasure was all mine, Erica. But I need to go cheat on you even though we're not dating because I need to find another hostess. Be back in a sec. Okay, the fact that I can come in here, I'm guessing it means that Jewel is the place I need to go. Hello, sir. Welcome to Jewel. Would you like to enter our establishment? Well, I got money to burn, so why not? And since I don't know any of the girls, I will be selecting no one. But I'm going to be happy to make their acquaintance. Let's see what we got. Oh, hello, Hina. Hello. Here we go. Alright, Akiyama, try to be a bit smoother this time. Don't mess this up. I'm Shun Akiyama. It's nice to meet you, Hina. I know who you are. You haven't been to Jewel for a while, have you? You used to come a lot, didn't you, about a year ago? Yeah, well, I was kind of combining business and pleasure in a sense. It sure is a high-level club. Really? Isn't that just a line you use to butter us girls up? Oh, you're good. Oh, here comes girl number 2. You know what? You know what? I'm really getting a vibe of they're probably showing me all of these girls because they're probably who we're going to see with the other characters. So we're going to see a third one. The other two are going to be the ones that get rejected, but the one sole survivor out of this hostess battle that is happening right in front of us, the dominant hostess, so to speak, is going to lay her claim to this hunking piece of man, Akiyama. What's your type when it comes to women, Mr. Akiyama? For a hostess? A good conversationalist, I guess. And what makes someone a good conversationalist, specifically? Someone who looks you in the eye and really listens. Someone who knows how to respond to make the conversation flow smoothly. Can just about anyone do that? Yeah. That's just the thing. A lot of girls can. Many of them keep changing the subject or end the conversation before I've made my main point. Might seem like they're keeping the talk lively, but it just leaves me feeling dissatisfied. Uh-oh. People often tell me I don't listen. I don't know how well I do either. Well, you two are certainly not in the good runnings right now. Oh, it looks like someone has requested me. Please relax and have a good time. If you'll excuse me. You really know your way around a hostess club, don't you, Mr. Akiyama? Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, I have a hostess club of my own. You do? What's it called? Elise. Have you heard of it? I have. It's the one on Tai-Hai Boulevard, isn't it? That's the one. I went there for an interview once, but I didn't get hired. I thought I did pretty well too, so I was really disappointed. That must have been back when we didn't have as many customers. We weren't hiring as much then. It's nothing for you to feel bad about. Really? I have to admit, that does make me feel a little bit better. You're lying. I saw that dark aura around you. You still feel bad about it. What made you what made you decide to work for a hostess club? Well, I needed the money, of course, but more importantly, I wanted a chance to get used to talking to men. Do men make you nervous? I have to admit that they do. I go to a women's college, so I don't have much experience interacting with them. Well, good for you. It's nice you have a good motive for choosing this job. I bet you'll go far. You think so? Thank you. You give me hope. Good luck. Well, this one certainly has a classy appeal about her. Very different to the Yuna I know from a certain other game series. She's a bit less, Shrine Maiden-y. Oh god, what do I even go with a voice? Jesus. I kinda wanna... This is kind of terrible for me to do, but I kinda wanna give her Chainsmoker. It's very nice to meet you, I'm Yuna. I gave all the other ones, like, somewhat regular voices. I'm like, no, you're the one. You're the one who's going to be eating those cigarettes. I'm Shun Akiyama. Man, you sure look good in a Chinese dress. Yeah, thank you. I'm actually Chinese. Oh, god damn it. No! Now I feel like it doesn't fit for some reason. Why did you do this to me? Ah, damn it. I need a... I am not going to... No, I am not going to try and do a Chinese accent. That is just asking for trouble. I can do bad German, I can do bad French, I can do bad Australian, bad Spanish, kind of bad Irish. Bad Chinese, though? That's, I don't know. I feel like that could go in a very bad direction if I'm not careful. You know what? I'm sticking to it. Thank you. I'm actually Chinese. You're just gonna sound like Corin, I guess. You are? Your Japanese is very good. I get that a lot. What do you think of Chinese women, Mr. Akiyama? There are definitely a lot of beautiful ones. Japanese women are also beautiful. Lots of women are beautiful. But I'm trying to impress. There sure are a lot of beautiful ones, tall and slender with fair skin. Yeah, I've seen quite a few beautiful ones myself. Oh, you're one of them, of course. Oh, really? You're a sweet talker, aren't you, Mr. Akiyama? Really, I mean it. He's right. Even I can tell what a beauty you are, Yuna. I think I like you, Mr. Akiyama. To be fair, if Akiyama was going to go after anyone, he probably wouldn't mind a chain smoker. Let's be honest. How old do I look? Your age? About 28. Unbelievable. I'm still only 24. Oops, sorry. You just seem so mature and level-headed, that's all. Good save. I thought you were older too. You're only 2 years older than me. Why are you so much more put together? No, wait, that does make sense. For some reason, I thought Miyabi was the one that was 24 and she was 28, and I'm like, wait, 2 plus... That's not 2 years. And it's like, no. So that means Miyabi is, she's 22. But people often... No, wait, shit. But people up... Sorry, my bad French accent came out for a sec. But people often tell me there's a huge gap between the way I look and the way I act. A gap, huh? Like what, for example? I'm not telling. I won't want you to be disappointed. I don't know what to do here. I guess... I won't be disappointed, I promise?
Yeah.
I'm actually more interested in the real you. The real me, huh? Actually, I'm not really a very self-aware person. I just know what my friends tell me. Okay, I get it. So if I hang around you long enough, I'll get to know the real you two then, right? You make it sound like you've got some deep dark secrets. Well, I don't think I do anyway. Everyone's got secrets. Now I'm even more curious. What's that one quote from Death Note when, L and, Light's father are spying on him in his room, and then he brings out the, like, adult magazine, which I guess he just happened to have to try and make it look like he's being secretive because, oh, he's a teenager with an adult magazine. What was it L said? It was something like along the lines of, like, it was something like, don't worry, everyone's into that at that age. I know I was. Also, it was something like really creepy like that. Is it that time? Oh, shit, I keep on getting them mixed up. Is it that time already? Looks like it is. And I guess I found the winner. I'm Yuna. It's a pleasure meeting you. Pleasure's all mine. You got a business card. Yuna Jewel. Maybe I'll ask for her next time. You know what, Akiyama? Maybe we will. And 11,000 yen once again. It's gonna get only more expensive. I just realized that because I didn't select a particular hostess or spend on any food or drinks. Ay. It's only gonna get worse. Well, we've met our two hostesses, and both definitely seem like right up Akiyama's alley. Pleasure meeting you. This is Yuna. Thanks for coming out to our place. You're such a gentleman, and I had a great time. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I think I know who I'm going to go for first. But I'm gonna be a jerk, and I'm going to not do it yet, because I'm gonna try something a little bit different. Considering how long hostess things can usually take with Yakuza games, and the fact that with the way things are going, I'm going to have to do both of them right next to each other, just because I, didn't know with all of the side quests how that was going to go with later game stuff, so hopefully, I'm very sorry if, I know, the hostess minigame, for some people, they're just like, oh, that's not something I'm really interested in, but I still enjoy showing them off when I can. I just realized I've been going in the wrong direction. Good job, me. But, yeah, hopefully you guys don't mind having two of them right next to each other for the first character, because, again, it wasn't really according to plan, but it's just the way that it kind of turned out. But hopefully I'll be able to, like, put some things in between and go out on dates to break up the monotony of it. That being said, I'm going to try going and doing something a little bit different right now, mainly because we still got a little bit of time left of the episode, and I don't really want to get started on a single girl until we can, like, dedicate a whole episode to her. So for now, I'm gonna head into the quarantine zone because there is something else that I can do in there. Alright, a little bit longer than I was hoping to get to this point because I was a genius and forgot to get batteries for this, but now I am fully equipped with 2 of your average batteries and also some submachine gun and rifle ammo. Yep, we're gonna head into the Subterranea, but first off, before we head in, couple things worth mentioning. Number 1, I went to another place that was being barricaded up with zombies outside in the underground mall area, and somehow this barman decided that he needed to focus on his job to pay no attention to what's happening outside, literally in the middle of the quarantine zone and also with no customers, but hey, that's his decision, not mine. And second off, something that I kind of forgot to mention at the start, but kind of didn't mention on purpose because I figured it would make more sense to save it to when I get to a combat area to mention it. That is, if I go down to boot camp, I now have every single ability that is available to us through Gary's training. The last one being mental concentration. The snipe gauge does not lower as fast as normal when using heat snipe and selecting targets, which is very, very useful. But I also found out, weirdly enough, the way you get those is... The way you unlock those abilities is kind of weird, because they're not locked behind specific missions. You just have to do a mission a certain number of times. You get, like, hidden points values, basically, based on the missions that you are doing. And each one is worth 2 hidden points. And then you get your last ability at 50 points, and you basically get 1 ability every 10 points, from what I understand. It's a pretty weird system to do it, because I was under the impression that I did everything that I could for the time being, and the reason why I couldn't continue with it is because I was not far enough in the story, or I just didn't have, like, enough, you know, experience or something. So I thought there was missions that I didn't have, but nope, turns out I unlocked all the missions. It's just I did them too good too fast, which is kind of amazing, I guess, and I should have more faith in my abilities, but hey, I guess that's thumbs the brakes. Also, I want to check very quickly. I should have probably done this before actually coming in here, but Subterranea. Yeah, so from what I understand, yeah, so I need to now reach level 15, it seems. Okay, that's good, because the last time I did this, I think level 5 was the lowest we got, and I'm guessing with each subsequent journey into here, there will be longer and longer things to do, which basically means that, yeah, I'm going to be doing this off-screen whenever I get the chance, and they appear. While, of course, showing all of the important stuff that happens. But for this one, I will try to show as much as possible before I start cutting, because this is still only our 2nd time coming down here after all. But, yeah, I've come to the decision that I will absolutely, probably focus on doing all of this off-screen. And then cutting in all of the interesting parts for your viewing entertainment. Because as much as I enjoy roguelites, and also thank you for everyone who gave me, like, suggestions of roguelites that after I sort of casually asked for some. There were a lot of good suggestions. A lot of them I had heard. A couple of them that I haven't. I did hear of Nuclear Throne, which someone suggested, and that was the other one that I liked a lot as well. I can't remember what it's called, though, and I feel real bad that I'm forgetting it. I know Nuclear Throne was mentioned. I don't think Rogue Legacy was mentioned, but that was another one that came to mind. I know a lot with roguelites. A lot of people enjoy watching them also. Mainly with the ones that come out nowadays, because let's be honest, this is not this game's main game mode, which probably means that it's not the most engaging when it comes to watching. Because one of the big things with roguelikes and roguelites, well, more specifically roguelikes, I feel, is the, well, now I guess both actually. Now that I think about it, it's the whole idea of coming up with interesting builds with the tools that the game gives you, so that you can basically survive for as long as possible while also adapting your skills. It's just the difference is roguelites let you keep some semblance of progression with each subsequent attempt, which some people don't like because they think it gets rid of the skill factor. I personally really like it. I like to feel like I'm making progress. The one I've been playing a lot recently, I can't remember if I mentioned or not, is Hades on the Switch. It's a game from Supergiant Games, who have made so many good games. I don't think they've made a single bad one, from what I can think of. They made Bastion, they made Transistor, they made Pyre, and they've made Hades now, which is fully released. It was in early access for the longest time. And yeah, it's really good, and all of those games are really good, which makes me feel kind of a little bit bad that, oh my god, there are so many. Okay, right. This is kind of a problem. That is a lot of Molotov cocktail. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I get it. You like throwing fire. Could you at least let me get up before you start pelting me? Jesus Christ. Good, have to start getting more, health items and more inventory slots to do this, I guess, with, like, subsequent characters. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, Hades has been very enjoyable. I've been enjoying it a lot. I have not played a lot of it. And I was trying to say, I've also not beaten any of the other Supergiant games, which I feel really bad about, because they're all really good, and I've played at least all of them a little bit. But I've never beaten any of them, just because I play too many damn games to commit to one, unless I'm doing it on camera, I guess. Maybe I should do a Supergiant Games playthrough of every single game, so I actually beat them. Honestly, my best excuse to beat a game. Hey, do I want to beat this game that's super cool? Play it on camera. I'll probably actually beat it then. Little did you know that me streaming and doing these playthroughs was just for the sole purpose, so I actually beat the things that I purchase. Go figure. Honestly, it is a really good strat, but yeah, Hades has been, yeah, as I've been saying, yeah, Hades has been a lot of fun. And all of the other roguelikes. It's the Breach, which I mentioned, and all of the other ones. Good-ass games. Even if it's not my favorite genre, it's definitely a good, it's definitely still fun. Yeah, okay, this is getting a little bit dicey. You are killing each other, which honestly is fine. Jesus Christ, you shut that son of a bitch. Oh, great. Now I got a monster. Okay, no, actually, I just have to take on the Monkey boy, apparently. Okay, this is fine. I can do this. With my powers of actually now remembering to aim my gun. And also the camera completely focusing away from the enemy because there is no lock-on. Okay, I hope to God that I can continue further than where I got. Otherwise, I'm going to be very confused. Kino, or Kine, whatever his name was not in the location I was before, so that implied that I just basically had to continue going forward. Yeah, this is where I got to last time. So, this will mean that I go to the next lowest level? Yes, okay, perfect. That works out. bane of my existence right now. You know what? You know what I should be doing? I have a sniper rifle. I should use it to take these guys out at range. That's a good plan. Considering I also upgraded the damn thing. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Oh. Anyone else? Okay, just those three, I guess. That was good. Good, strong ambush. Good, very strong. Honestly, I'm a little bit concerned because... Oh, great. My favorite. Oh, cool, and you didn't activate. Awesome, thanks. Yeah, okay, I'm calling it. Molotov cocktail zombies are actually the worst. They're so simple, but they're so effective. Jesus. And this way just... Okay, didn't lead to a dead end. Get off me. Akiyama, I swear. Okay, let's just blow this place to holy hell just to give me at least some little bit of breathing room. This is gonna be one of those situations where the main story is gonna be like no problem, but it's gonna be this where I spend all of my time like game overing because of the amount of zombies in close combat and close quarters that I'm gonna have to deal with. I can already tell. I mentioned before this reminds me of a similar mode from Yakuza Ishin, and that was exactly the same. Well, that being said, that game was harder also because there was this whole sword upgrade system, which was kind of hard to do because it was entirely in Japanese. And the game really expected you to upgrade your sword and all of your stuff. But, there were definitely a few problems with that. And also, when you got to the minigame thing, it was pretty damn hard. It was also, like, snap-based. It was interesting. I definitely really enjoyed it, but it was really hard. Ow. Not as hard as meathead kicking my ass, though. Okay, I kind of shouldn't stay here, but you give me items, and I kind of need those items. Oh, shit. I'm honestly kind of amazed for a pistol as strong as this that they give you unlimited ammo. Like, that's honestly kind of nuts to me. Right, go down. Basement 6. Jesus, I'm not even halfway. God. Yeah, this is the moment where I decide, yeah, I'm gonna cut this until we make it over there, folks. This is gonna take a little bit of time. Wish me luck! Ah, I see they've decided to use their new way of trying to impede my progress. A plastic bucket wall. Let's see how effective it is. Yeah, turns out not very effective. Alright. I've been here for a little while, but this should be the last floor that I need to do. And honestly, I'm a little bit worried about my battery right now, and I do have a spare battery, but I really don't want to use it if I can avoid it. Honestly, I'm kind of not sure if they give me a warning if my battery's about to run out or not. I would figure that there would be a warning instead of the battery just immediately going away and just being like, well, whoopsie doodle, I guess you're just gonna have to start all over again. But I don't know. So if anyone doesn't mind telling me if the battery life need to, like, if they give me a warning before it's about to go, or if there's like a countdown or something rather than just trying to guess, that would be really nice. It looks like I'm good for now, because this gun is an actual beast. And we're done. Huh? This one dropped something. Some kind of cup? Huh. Wonder what it's for. Give it. Where? A secret? Who's there? Did I just dream that? I think I'd better be going anyway. Yeah, I think that's a good call, Akiyama. But first, Give me that block of steel. I've earned that reward, and I'm gonna get the hell out of Dodge. I've spent my time here. I'm gonna spend a lot more time here, but that's for another day. Let's go. Ah, time to head back above ground. Thank God. If nothing else, it gives really good experience points. Case in point, so that's always a good thing. Can't really say no to that. You hear a voice from out of nowhere. This reward is yours for your trials. Got some scrap iron, some modified motor. Although I'm going to have to send that to the box. A sturdy spring. Toughness infinity. These are all good items. Another battery. That's always nice. Yeah, again, thanks, creepy disembodied voice. I'm still going to question who you are and why you're giving me these rewards, but I'm going to accept them and hope that I don't get cursed. Ah, there he is. Now I can finally tell you what I found. Oh, it's you, Mr. Akiyama. You're back? Yeah, I just got here. I hit the jackpot. I went to see Miyata after we last met. The guy from Miyata Engineering on that order? Yeah, that's the one. He wouldn't talk at first, but he changed his tune when I showed him the work order. I guess he knew what he was when he was beat. He told me everything he knew. Did you know that there used to be different plans for a subway line underneath Kamurocho? No, first I've heard of it. Apparently, Miyata Engineering was in charge of the initial reinforcement work for it. Huh? Don't they have to dig the tunnel first? Normally, yeah, but it seems the underground tunnels there existed before the subway construction work even began. What were they there for, then? Miyata had no idea. He says the top brass dodged the subject when he asked. Weird, huh? But it gets weirder. Yeah? When they started reinforcing the tunnels, bad things started happening to the workers. Sounds like tall tales to me. Well, you know those stories about cursed expeditions? This time it really happened. Hey, I found this while I was down there. Looked like a haunted-ass cup. A cup? You know what this is? This must be one of those treasures kept in a shrine. That's what I thought. But it has anything to do with this curse of yours? It must. They used these as offerings to prevent bad things from happening. Yeah, you could be right. This is no urban legend anymore. No siree. Can I keep this cup, Mr. Akiyama? Huh? Oh, sure. Well, that seals it then. We have to get to the bottom of this mystery. Kine? You've been a massive help, Mr. Akiyama. I won't forget everything you've done for me. There he goes. Couldn't bring myself to tell him about the creepy voice I heard down there. Oh well, it was probably my imagination anyway. Or maybe you should separate fact from fiction, Akiyama. Anyway, Akiyama has completed his Kamurocho Subterranea. Congratulations! I have a prize for you. Come to Naomi's Palace. And I was going to end the episode, but it's literally right over there, so just fine. I'll see what I got. Alright, lay it on me, Naomi. What is my grand prize for doing all of these endeavors? Wait, do I actually have any space for an item? No, I do not. You know what? I don't really need a toughness easy. Well, I mean, I do, but I want this even more. Ah, crap. I didn't even need that space. Well, never mind. Yakuza Heroes Past and Present, a special edition about legendary Yakuza, both past and present. It might serve as a hint for making the ultimate binding. Cool. And I guess with that, this is where we'll end off the episode with this very... This is such a weird camera angle now that I look at it. It looks like it should be like a camera angle in a Resident Evil, like, in Resident Evil or Resident Evil 2 or something. I don't know. Anyway, regardless, this is where we're going to end off the episode. So, next time on Yakuza Dead Souls, we are going to be hanging out with one of those hostesses that we checked out at the beginning of the episode. Which hostess? You're going to have to wait and see. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, remember to do that, John, keep on saying to do, and I'll see you guys next time.